Howdy y'all, welcome back. It's time for more West of Loathing. Yeah! Alright, so we managed to get enough scraps. Vibrato. Yeah, howdy there, donkey. We managed to get enough Vibrato scraps to give to the professor, and now he sent us on a mission to find more Vibrato stuff. Hehe. Stench is barely tolerable. If you don't have enough stench resistance, you can't go through there. But thankfully, I do. Thanks to all this spittoon stuff. Hehe. Ooh, lockers. Loot 'em. Gas mask. Miner's pants. Could have used this 5 minutes ago. I didn't need it. Hehe. Spittoon! I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now and it's half full. I guess the miner has plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off it. Come on, let's not do this. Inspect the spittoon. Aw, jeez. Fine, okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops on the surface. You can actually feel slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dye or chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with tufts of burning human hair. That is what it smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. Woohoo! The smell intensifies, and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. Pull. Hey. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon. Jump back as the hole at the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the worst object I have ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Spit-soaked pants. Yeah! These pants look and smell like they were used to line the bottom of a leaky spittoon, and there's a very good reason for that. Because they were. Nailed it. Alright. Let me look at these pants. What pants am I wearing right now? +2 armor, 5 spell damage. Oh, speed is nice too, though. Yeah. Picked over. Card is empty. I feel like the music gets louder on its own and it's very confusing. Hey. Woohoo! Progressive maintenance is nice. Alright. Supposedly there's an Vibrato thing at the bottom of this mine. You emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that there would be this much readily available meat left in a working mine. What were they digging for, if not this? Curious. More for me. Hey. Mind-splaining bonus. Mine it. Mine it. Mine it. Mine it. Hi. This guy is totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling, and doesn't even seem to see you. Try to talk to him. Hey buddy, are you okay? Berto Gorto Glub. Uh-huh. You wave your hand in front of his face, but he doesn't react at all. So you can give him an item later that allows you to understand what he's saying. Ooh. Broken pickaxe. Was one of the miners digging with his helmet? Shovels dulled to uselessness. Oh, looks like a miner died trying to dig deeper with their hands. Gross. An ominous ladder leading down into a deep dark pit. Climb down. Finger bones are all splintered. Hair on the back of your neck stands up. This guy seems to have gnawed off his own hands before he died. Your heart is pounding. This gem is pretty, but it smells terrible. Perfect. These scratches are just painted on. In blood. You have to get out of this pit right now. Nope. As you get near the rocks, the voices in your head begin screaming too loudly to ignore. You have to get out of this pit right now. Oh, yeah, okay. So, you have to... Woohoo! Okay, so you have to reach the rocks without inspecting any of those things. I just forgot. This pile was pretty obviously made on purpose. Closer inspection reveals that the stones are mortared together. What could be hidden in there? Magic the rocks away. Mind over matter? Mater? Magic over rocks. That's what they say. There's a trapezoidal piece missing from this weird crossbar thing. Insert a keystone. Oh, yay! Enter the portal. You bend over to examine the device and accidentally stub your toe on it. It hurts, but the box moves. It must be lighter than it looks. Take it. Vibrato device. Yep. What's this thing? You have learned... no, you have learned the Vibrato word for toilet. Yay! North Central... something. There's a trapezoidal section missing from this box, so I'll need another keystone for that. And a battery. Strange device has 3 buttons on top of it. Second one? Those things aren't friendly. Neither am I. Take that, Sonny. Alright. Woohoo, nailed it. Ooh, punch card. Those are nice. Okay. Okay, so you can summon more Vibrato to fight. So, like, if you need more scraps, but you're not getting any random encounters that have Vibrato constructs, then you can come here and fight them for scraps. That's good to know. Alright, seems like it might be a doorway, but there's no keyhole or handles or anything. Okay. I think that's all I can do here for now. Let's see. Can I just go straight to the professor's house from here? I can't. Okay, cool. Yay! Hooray! We did it! How's my XP looking? 928. Alright. Alright. Professor! Good to see you again. Have you had a chance to take a keystone to the lost Dutch oven mine and look for that unusual pile of rocks? You can always make a keystone with 5 more Vibrato scraps in that machine over there. I have indeed. Oh, did you find anything interesting? Show him the strange device. Hey, Professor, I found a thing? Great, let's see. Aha, a marvelous find. This device makes batteries, or will once I've fixed it. Batteries? Yep, the Vibratoans powered their portable equipment with little electric marbles, like that one I put in your transponder. I'm sure I don't have to tell you. A regular source of those will be incredibly useful. Awesome. Yay, now I can make those. Oh, requires more scraps. Requires more scraps. Maybe I should have gotten more scraps while I was there. Alright. You know what? It's fine. We'll go back, we'll get more scraps. Lazy Adu Ranch. I forgot about that place. Your El Vibrato transponder thingy starts bleeping at you. You play hot and cold with it until you find a weird looking crate hidden behind some rocks. Woohoo! More scraps. You fumble around the outside of the crate until you find the bit that makes the lid slide open when you push it. Excellent. Hehehe. Alright. Being able to make batteries and more keystones will be super useful. Because you can use those to power all sorts of El Vibrato stuff. Ooh. Alright. We need to beef up more anyway. Third one. Neither am I. Alright. Woohoo! Yay! Hooray! Give me all them scraps. I want the scraps. You know what? Might as well. Speed this up a little bit. Ooh. And more punch cards are also good because it helps you learn the language. Because often when it wants you to like push a button to do a certain thing, it'll have the word in El Vibrato. So this way we can at least know what we're pushing. Ooh, survived. I'm impressed. Hey, nailed it. Alright, how am I doing? Maybe just one more. Alright. The XP is nice too. You've been bean-boozled, son. Ooh, I got a keystone from that. That's nice. Okay. Might as well. El Vibrato loop. There's a strange cloth loop inside. At least it feels more or less like cloth. Slightly bigger around your head. Can I give this version? Try it on. So you place the ring on your head, two things happen. One is that it begins humming and shimmering in that weird way Vibrato things shimmer. And the other? The other is that you suddenly feel as if you put earplugs in your brain. Your thoughts get weirdly quiet. Your sense of the surrounding magical and psychic energy is almost completely muffled. Weird. I'll say it's weird, and not entirely pleasant. You take off the headband. Now can I give it to him? Put the Vibrato headband on him. Put the headband on him, and he blinks rapidly, shaking his head. Oh my goodness, where am I? I'm still in the mine. Uninjured and hungry, but not starving, so I can't have been in here very long. Perhaps a day. Good. Well, I must have you to thank, friend. Howdy, feeling better? I should say so. Thank you for outfitting me with this remarkable device. Don't mention it. What's your name? Murray Morris, excavator of the unknown and purveyor of mysteries. Fancy. What brings you to this mine? Why, excavating the unknown for mysteries to purvey, of course. Or at least attempting to. I must admit that until you put this device on me, I was quite overcome. Overcome? Quite. I'm oversensitive to psychic emanations, you see. Always have been. As it happens, this curious little hole is absolutely overflowing with them, and they're none too friendly. I can tell you that for certain. It was risky business my coming down here, but I took the gamble, and lost. It's a miraculous thing that you happened by when you did, my friend. We should both get out of here as soon as possible. I've been staying in a town called Dirtwater, to the south. You could probably do some good business purveying mysteries there. A capital idea, and I shall see you there. Should I have been using a British accent for him? A capital idea, and I shall see you there. He hefts his pack onto his shoulder and leaves with a maid. A maid? A wave. See you later, Murray. Yeah, nailed it. So, he starts up a shop that's good for bean slingers because he sells magical stuff. Still looking for a wife for you. Let's see. Hot dog. Can I get a... Howdy, Amy. Hey, Grady, notice you've got a new neighbor. Yeah, they're giving me a bulk discount on little magical charms, so I can make bandoliers with little magical charms on them. Interesting. Show me your goods. Ooh. Hell yeah. Let's do that. Let's see. Lapel. What's currently in my lapel? Oh, but I like that. Well, we'll see. Fun bandolier. Okay. Magical. Well, hello again. Thank you for telling me about this town, my friend. It's a marvelous location. That's 2 good turns you've done me. Oh, don't mention it. Speaking of which, here's your curious headband back. Fortune willing, I won't be needing it again. No more gambles like that for me. Let's see what you got. Magician's pants. Ring of inconspicuousness. Oh, all-purpose beans. Oh, I'm supposed to be saving my money. Maybe just one. Alright. He. Do do do. Do 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 do. Alright. Let's see. Plush owl. Wedding ring. Oh, pickaxe. I feel like you can give that to HH. Let's see. Sell some things. I'm not selling any of my spittoon rewards. They're my treasures, okay? They're my treasures. I treasure them forever. Forever. Do, 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 do. Tanner moved in next door, so I got some, like, super thick leather for soles, you know? See what you think. Okay. Boot polish. Thick-soled boots. Alright. Have I already polished it? Okay. So I'll save that for if I get better boots. Bootmaker moved in next door, so I'm trying out a boots theme recipe. No, don't worry, it doesn't have boots in it. I take them out before bottling. Okay. Pronto Pilsner. Huh. Interesting. The brewer that moved in next door loves my products, and I love his. So we collaborated on a new kind of hot dog. Okay. Salsa dog. Beer battered hot dog. So the order in which you get new shops here will determine what sort of special extra thing that gets added to their merchandise. It's pretty cool, because you can get different outcomes depending on who you find first, essentially. Oh, sleepy kitty twitches. Penny is happily sleeping next to me. What a cutie baby. I love you, cutie baby. Professor is examining something with intense concentration. Okay. I can power some batteries now. Or power some machines with batteries, rather. Find a liquor cabinet standing in the woods. Maybe there used to be a house around it. You try opening it, but find it to be locked. That's probably why it didn't get stolen by whoever stole the walls. Pick the lock. Nice. Alright, now we'll use the battery, now that we've been able to make one. I need to remember where you can take the punch cards to learn the language. Alright, let's see. How many batteries do I have? 2. Okay. Insert battery. Energized. Pipeline. Primary. Everything blurs for a second. Insert power spare. Choloco offline. Choloco. Push it again. Oh. The machine on the side of that weird transport thing is busted. There's a big cylinder on top of this big rectangle. Take it. Vibrato cylinder. North Central Nonokbe Zevisum offline. Place it. It's purring like a kitten. A giant, untrustworthy alien mechanical kitten. Beggar? Okay. Sure. I guess I did something. Toilet. Okay, good. Just making sure. Alright. Maybe I'll get some more scraps while we're here. We'll get into a scrap to get some scraps. What a good girl. I love my kitty girls. More punch cards. Alright, let's see. Let's visit Lazy Dude Range. As the trail curves through a patch of marshy ground, you catch a whiff of something worse than swamp gas. It's a stanko-bove. A stanko-bove. Oh. A cow skull floating in a cloud of noxious vapors. And you saw it even before you smelled it. Attack it. So stanky. So stanky. You've been bean boozled, son. Yay. Yay. Ranch means more needles. Looks like somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. Kick it open. Lasso. That's nice. Disables target for 2 rounds. Nice. Hey, howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? Kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. Sure. Hey, groovy, thanks. Doesn't do anything. It's a little pile of random dried weeds folded up in a sachet of paper. Garbage stored in garbage, essentially. Okay. Did I go in your house? No. Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved onto the little patch of land to grow crops. Then we decided it's much more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? But that's a lot easier, too. Right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. I forgot which one. What do you take for it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats that army guys used to wear back in the day. Like, it's kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that-a-way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man. Like this one, you mean? Nice, man. Barter is like commerce, man. Except natural. Can you dig it? +4 muscle. Yeah, groovy. Howdy, man. Howdy again. Could you grow cows, man? Wow, no way, man. Sorry, that's like the only stuff we actually get rid of when it grows. Why is that? It attracts cows something fierce, man. You get more than like one stalk or whatever in the same place, boom! Cows all up in your biz, man. What if you had a fence to keep the cows out? Well, maybe, but it would have to be a real serious fence, man. Like, with the barbs and all. Like, major fencing, man. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Gotta find some barbed wire. Howdy, I'm Emmy. I'm Louise. Louisa Throp. Why the long face, Louise? Aw, geez, basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing. So they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. How'd you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school and fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat or any other prospects, or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. So you're looking for work? Oh gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here. I do happen to know of a bakery that needs some help. Really? That's wonderful. Oh geez, I can't go like this though. I'm filthy. Nobody would ever let me step foot into their kitchen looking like this. Do you have a bar of soap I can mooch off you? Nope, sorry. Her face falls. Here, I thought my problems were over. Listen, I really hate to impose, especially since you already helped me out by telling me about this job. But if you could bring me a bar of soap, I'd really appreciate it. Okay. Garden. I'm gonna take your stuff. Take. It's natural, man. Natural. Well, let's see. We can see if Buttonwillow is selling any soap. Bar of soap. Yay! It was worth it. Okay. Hooray! Well, this is unusual. In this wooded area out in the middle of nowhere, a goblin has constructed a little lean-to with a rough wooden counter. Looks like something a kid would sell lemonade out of, except instead of lemonade, they've got a display of shiny jewelry. Hello, hello to you, good human. Are you to have an interest in a fine example of goblin jewelry craft? Talk to it. You look over the display of jewelry, which in usual goblin fashion is cobbled together from bits of scavenged materials. They're shiny materials, though, and charming in an outsider art kind of way. Did you yourself these to making? Oh no, mine skill is to selling only. These I am buying from goblin artisans, the savings to passing along to you, a customer. Examine the merchandise. Let's see. On closer inspection, most of the jewelry on offer is rubbish, but you do spot a few rings that are rather nice looking. The goblin notices your interest. Rings are 100 meat for buying. Let's see. Sparkling ring? Mysticality -4 muscle. It's fascinating to look at, but it hurts to wear. So thanking you, here it is. Weird. Save money, I said. Oh, man. Whatever. Do you have a bar of soap I can mooch off of you? I'm filthy. Nobody would ever let me step foot into their kitchen looking like this. Sure, no problem. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You give her a bar of soap and directions to the bakery boy's bakery. She sets off to find somewhere to take a bath before her job interview. Sure feels nice to help out. Yay! Do, 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 do. I go to their hideout now while I find her. Interesting. Oh, hi. Good thing you let me know about this place. These boys were in a real pickery, pickery? Pickle bakery-wise. Think with my help, we'll be able to get this operation up and running real nice, though. Glad to hear it. Yay! Thanks for getting us out of trouble with the mayor, I guess. How are we gonna become famous bakers now, though? Not my problem. But at least, thanks so much for all your help. The staff of life. If bread were money, these boys would be rich money. Rich now. Comprehensively breaded. Bread, glorious bread! The big baker's oven is warm and fragrant. Yay! I'm happy for them. I felt bad not actually helping them before, so I'm glad that I managed to send someone their way. Was it the curious abandoned well? It might have been. Okay. Ranger's pistol. +5 moxie. Hehe. This might have been it. Can't read any of those yet. Is it? Sessa. Alright. Yay, this is right. Auditory destruction, nuisance. Small. Legswear disposal. Online headwear. Footwear detected. Cache storage. Insert destination select. Fluid machine. These are some useful words though. Education, power. Secondary array, bridge. Maintenance system, garbage. West, adjustment. Municipal, chrono key, orientation. Corruption, sustenance, containment. Whoa, man. Nichabu. First one? Second one? Third one? What the hell? Fourth one? Anon. Nichabu. 6. Ganila. 7. Potata. Stasta. Potata. Interesting. Alright. Let's see. Auditory nuisance containment. Destination Bitcha. I think that means offline. Alright, let's see. Spot a horse skeleton lying a few yards off the side of the trail. You tie Donkey to a tree just out of sight of it. No sense in scaring him. Investigate. Somehow its saddlebags are still intact. Maybe the big red plus signs embroidered on the sides of them added to their durability. Loot those bags. Hooray! So, places with curious in the title usually mean El Vibrato locations. Refreshment. I need more batteries for that. Corruption detected. Solar array. Pipeline. Power pipeline. Toilet system. Let's see. Not any of those. Construction. Power offline. Construction. Municipal. Containment array. Corruption detected. Non-poo-poo. Refreshments. This must be east. Alright. The monolith is dark. I need more batteries. Let's get some more locations over here. A twig snaps in the woods behind you. You catch a moving shadow out of the corner of your eye, but nothing is there. You have the uncanny feeling that you're being followed. Look, I'm on my way somewhere. Can we just cut to the chase? Huge skeleton, much taller than any human, with the structure and posture somewhere in between a human and a gorilla, smashes out of the undergrowth and charges at you. Grah! Good, thanks. Fight him. A Bigfoot skeleton. Oh man. Increase my armor. Mysticality. At least do a bit of a dent. Reduce your stats. Woo, Shrunion! Okay. Ooh. You won. That's sort of surprising. Big furry boots. Ooh. Plus 40 maximum HP. That's pretty nice. Alright. Past the skeleton with her hat pulled down to conceal her face, hiking northward with a walking stick and a large backpack. Morning. Hi. Ah, skeleton. Oh, here we go. Apologize. Sorry, I kind of expect skeletons to be mindlessly aggressive. And that doesn't strike you as a bit racist. Nah, sorry, it's not exactly your fault that you don't know any better. Ever since that damn necromancer got elected, he's been doing nothing but giving skeletons a bad reputation. Elected? Yeah, he started raising all these new skeletons and set them loose to rampage around. And of course, natural-born skeletons like yours truly get lumped right in with them. Makes me sick. Natural-born? Sorry, I was just thinking, natural-born skeletons. Ones that were already walking around without having been raised? Interesting. Anyway, I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Moving to Canada. Say, you didn't vote for that jerk, did you? Heck no, I hate that guy. Right on, have one of these buttons I made. Necromancers, I hate them. Plus 9 mysticality. This is a button that proudly proclaims your antagonism towards a maniacal wizard whose evil plan is to raise an army of corpses and take over the world. It's apparently an unpopular opinion in some circles. Anyway, I've got a lot of walking ahead of me. So long, stranger. Bye. Interesting. Let me see what you're selling. The needle is always nice. I'll buy a couple. Alright. Oop, sorry. Yeah, lockpicking. Need more gumption. Mysticality? Nice. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Use the old bean. Alright, we'll keep saving up some more. Okay. So now we can pick some more locks, which will be useful. There's one in Kellogg Ranch I need to get. So I think you can pick the lock of the barn. Yeah. Nailed it. Well, there's a lot of grain in here. If you ever need a lot of grain, you know where to find it. You got a perk. Unlimited grain. Wow. Oh, barbed wire. Grab one. Bag of mixed grain. Manure. Give me these needles. Hey. Alright. So if we go back to the silver plater. Alright. What are my options? Maybe something else? Something else? Something else? 1,000 meat! Maybe later. Alright, I guess I gotta sell some stuff. Alright. Let's sell some stuff at Redwood. I always forget about that weird drunk horse. Trade with it. Alright, alright, alright. I might need that. Hi, Beanie. You're a good kitty. I love them. I love the kitties. They're so good. They're so good. I've been holding on to it for long enough, I think. I'll just sell it. Alright, let's see. Maybe that's enough. I want to keep that Sheriff badge. Alright. That's probably good enough. Alright. Okie dokie. Alright. What are my options? Something else. Something else. Something else. Barbed wire. Looking to keep some cows off your property, eh? Good thinking. Yeah, silver plated. Barbed wire. A burly, grizzled man in leather, well, everything, is busy peeling the skin off a no longer recognizable animal. He looks at you and growls, brandishing his skinning knife as if to say, "Bother me and you'll be next. Bother me and you'll be next." Yeah, I got that. Watch him carefully. You back off and watch him from a short distance away. Eventually, he throws the harvested skin over his shoulder and starts to leave. Hang on, what about the rest? What, the carcass? I'm not hungry, but it's meat. You know, like meat, like for spending? Oh my God. I've just been taking the skins and selling them. How could I have been so stupid? Cuts the carcass up and splits it with you 50-50 as thanks. Yay! Hooray. Alright. I brought a silver fence. I got some silver plated barbed wire for you. Whoa, that's the stuff, man. Heck yeah, this'll totally keep the cows away. This is like a real epiphany, man. So, you can grow me a crop of cows, man, then? Sure, man. Right on. We'll, like, have the fence set up by tomorrow, right? And then I'll get these cow's bean seeds planted. This stuff grows pretty quick. I should have a crop for you in about 3 days. Okay, cool. Yay! Yeah. Okay. So they're gonna grow the cow's bane. Yay! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright. I don't think I have enough money for this. Oh, and with the crowbar. There's a lot of stuff in here. Birthing breeches. Delivering children is pretty touch and go these days, and doctors often find themselves in need of pants that can soak up a lot of fluid. Okay. Weird. Alright. Crap. Ow. Ow. Ow, dang it. How much were you again? That's exorbitant. Fine. I guess I'll come back for that. Alright. So, I guess next time we will find more Vibrato stuff. And hopefully we'll be able to get those cow's bane seeds. And they'll grow. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a very comfy night. Bye!